For breakfast this morning, it is kale, banana, almond butter, almond milk, and vanilla. It's a kale banana smoothie, so let's see what happens. Okay, this is what it looks like when it's all blended up. Let's see what it tastes like. I'm a little scared. Here goes nothing. It's actually not too bad. If the banana was more ripe, like, it would be a lot sweeter. It's not bad at all, actually. This is my breakfast. All right, time to eat. I'm kind of excited now because I know that I like it. All right, it is just about noon on Sunday and it is time to make lunch. The way that this thing works is on the weekends, you kind of have some cooking elements that go along with your lunch, but during the week it's very easily packable. There's not really any cooking, it's just all leftovers and that kind of thing for the week, during the week, so it's easy to incorporate if you have a regular work week schedule. Okay, here is everything that you're going to need for the shaved asparagus salad with shallots and fried eggs. Okay, here is an insider's tip when it comes to asparagus. It says to cut off like the last inch because it's like extra woody, which is true. You do need to get rid of that, but I believe it was Alton Brown that told me this on the Food Network. But if you take it and just like towards the end, you just kind of bend it, it will naturally break off the woody part, and then you won't have any woody part like at all, because every piece is different and every piece, some are smaller, some are longer. Okay, here is how the salad came out. This is actually like a pretty big bowl, so I'm not sure I can eat all this because I've got this and I'm fixing 2 eggs that are supposed to go on top of it. That's a lot of food. All right, let's take that first bite and see how it tastes. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of everything in here. It's a big bite. Here we go. That's actually really good. That is really good. Really, really good. I'm happy so far. Alright, it is time to make dinner and I have already started. Chicken is in the oven and quinoa is on the stove, but I wanted to show you this. This right here is what you do when you do not have lids for your pots. It's aluminum foil that I just put over it and usually works pretty well. The kale doesn't fit in the pan. I think their definition of one bunch of kale is probably smaller than the bunches I get. I don't know, because this is, and it's cooked down a little bit too. Man, it doesn't fit. Oh gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, that was quite an interesting process, making everything and like the timing and all of that, because when you've got 3 things going at once, it can be kind of overwhelming, but it really wasn't that bad. Okay, let's try the kale with quinoa and chicken bowl. So let's see. It's not bad. It's pretty good. So far, I'm 3 for 3. Of course, I did not have the carrot sticks and hummus for my snack because I didn't have time to prepare them. Plus, I don't like carrots. Like, I should have thought about that with that one particular one. I don't like carrots. Now, if they're cooked, I don't mind them, but like raw carrots, even in hummus, like I'm not really a fan. Like I'd rather have celery or cucumbers or something like that. So anyway, I did not have that snack. I ended up having mini Baby Bell cheese and a clementine. Okay, I am preparing everything for tomorrow and I just realized I made a huge mistake. I was supposed to get 4 tomatoes at the store and I only got 1. I used 1 today. I'm supposed to have 1 for tomorrow for my snack and I don't have 1. Oh well. Well, we all make mistakes. Okay, prep is done for tomorrow. I have my I don't know what to even call this. I guess it's my salad for tomorrow. And I have my overnight oats ready for breakfast. So I've got breakfast, I've got lunch, I'm ready to go for tomorrow. And I am about to eat my nighttime snack, which is pears with almond butter, and I know I'm going to like this because I love both of these things. But just for posterity, let's try it. I've never actually had these two things together, but I love both almond butter and pears. It's really good. I figured it would be. It's like a new twist on apples and peanut butter. Okay, well that's it for the very first full day of the BuzzFeed Clean Eating Challenge. So far so good. I'm really enjoying it. I don't like all the time that I'm spending in the kitchen, but I'm kind of going from nowhere to actually making food. So it's a good thing. It's teaching me to get back in the kitchen and make food like I'm supposed to. It's also teaching me how to use some foods that I really like in new ways, like, you know, pears and almond butter, but it's also teaching me like how to use some foods that I buy but I don't know how to use other than like one or two ways, like kale. All I know how to do is make kale chips, but I've used kale like 3 times today already, because if you include my lunch that I made for tomorrow. It's teaching me a lot, and that's really good. And using leftovers in new ways so that I'm not eating the exact same thing for lunch the next day. Although, I mean, like, that's never bothered me before. It's also teaching me like new foods and exploring new foods like chia seeds, fennel, and lots of other things that I haven't even gotten to yet. Stay tuned for the next day. Good morning. It's breakfast time. It is time to try the overnight oats. Let's see. I don't like this one as much. I'm gonna eat it and I'll be fine. But it needs more sweetness. Okay, I am home for the evening and I left work a little early so that I could go to the store and pick up the tomatoes that I needed so that I could make this snack, because it actually sounded really good to me. It is the tomatoes with basil and feta cheese and balsamic vinegar. I forgot to turn on the camera and let you see me try it because I kind of have been doing that, but I kind of knew that I'd already like it because I like everything that I put in the bowl, and I knew that I would like it. Of course, I did not show you me trying my lunch because I was at work and I don't film at work. So I was really nervous because the anise, I think is how you say it, which I think is the same thing as fennel. I'm not 100% sure, but it kind of has a licorice taste, and I don't like licorice, so I was really nervous about eating it. I didn't put as much in there because I cut it up weird, and then I realized you're supposed to shave it, not cut it, so I didn't get to shave very much because it was hard to shave the slices that I had. Anyway, long story short, I put in about half the amount that I was supposed to put, and it's no big deal. But the first couple bites of the salad for lunch I did not enjoy. It wasn't bad, but it was just kind of like, I really want what everybody else is eating. I don't want this. I want those yummy processed foods that everybody else around me is eating. It just made it harder to eat these healthy foods when I was around everyone else. And the more that I just kind of resolved myself to you're not going to eat what everybody else is eating, you're going to eat this and you're going to like it. The more I ate it, the more I enjoyed it, and then I was actually able to say it was good. It wasn't as good as the food that I had yesterday, but it was good. So those have been my meals for today. I haven't had dinner yet. I don't even know what's on the menu. I haven't even looked ahead. So we'll just kind of have to see what's up. Alright, it is time for Tasty Tuesday. It is dinner on Monday, so dinner day 2, and here's what it looks like. There it is, it's leftover chicken, tomatoes, mango, avocado, basil. I think that's it. And then like a lime vinaigrette that I made. So let's try it. This is a pretty big plate and it looks like a pretty hearty meal. Let's see how it tastes. Okay, this might be a little awkward. Oh, sorry. That's really good. I like this one. Alright, I'm gonna go eat carefully because it's messy and drippy, but it's delicious. Okay, that is it for this week's Tasty Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed getting to see all of the recipes that I've made. If you want to know more information about exactly what I've made, I will put a link down below, and it's the BuzzFeed Clean Eating Challenge from 2014. And I'm really looking forward to like making more foods and just like learning more about eating healthy and how to reuse leftovers in new and inspired ways. So next week I will be continuing on this clean eating challenge and kind of let you know how the rest of this week goes and the beginning of next week. So I'll see you next week. Bye!